In the wild world of the internet, few figures exploded onto the scene with as much raw, visceral impact as the Liver King. This wasn't your typical fitness influencer, this was Brian Johnson, carved from stone, wild beard, wilder eyes. He burst into our feeds doing the unthinkable. He would chomp down on raw liver, bull testicles, bone marrow with a savage intensity that was impossible to ignore. His videos were a car crash of fascination and disgust. You couldn't look away. He became a viral legend overnight, a modern-day caveman. His persona was built on a simple, powerful idea. He rejected everything modern. No soft couches, no processed foods, no easy living. He claimed to live by the 9 ancestral tenets. Ancient principles for a savage, glorious life. He swore his shredded physique came from that lifestyle alone. Steroid-free, he claimed. A living testament to returning to our roots. This message resonated with millions. A seemingly pure path back to strength. The internet ate it up. People were mesmerized by his commitment and appearance, not just another gym guy. An entire lifestyle wrapped in muscle and raw meat, dragging weights through the wilderness, feasting on uncooked organs, engineered for viral fame on TikTok, Instagram. Stark contrast to polished, supplement-pushing fitness brothers. Liver King was raw, different, promising a desperate truth. Authenticity, or the appearance of it, was his superpower. Young men saw him as the key to unlocking potential without chemicals. In a sea of complicated workout plans and confusing nutritional advice, his message was brutally simple. Live like our ancestors, eat what they ate, and you will become strong. A narrative that made people not just watch but believe. They saw his physique as a philosophy, not a gym product. They wanted in on the secret. But Liver King wasn't just a viral personality, he was a master marketer who quickly capitalized on his fame. He understood that his followers weren't just fans, they were believers, or as he called them, primals. These disciples were eager to follow his every word, ditching their modern diets, embracing the so-called ancestral way of life. This created the perfect foundation for a business empire. He launched a company called Ancestral Supplements, desiccated liver, heart, bone marrow in convenient capsule form. It was the perfect pitch. Get all the power of the primal lifestyle without having to stomach raw organs every day. The stage was set for an empire built on a lie. The business strategy was genius. He used his own body as the ultimate advertisement. Every post, every video, every interview was a testament to the supposed effectiveness of his products and his 9 ancestral tenets. He wasn't just selling supplements, he was selling a dream. The dream of achieving a godlike physique naturally, of reclaiming a lost masculinity, and of finding a simple solution to life's modern problems. His followers, who looked up to him as a beacon of natural strength, lined up to buy his products, believing they were purchasing a piece of his primal power. His empire grew at an astonishing rate. At his peak, Liver King boasted millions of followers across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. His company, Ancestral Supplements, was reportedly raking in over $100 million a year. He had successfully transformed himself from a bizarre internet character into a full-blown wellness mogul. The primals weren't just watching his content anymore. They were investing in it financially and emotionally. They ate raw liver, adopted his intense workout routines, defended him fiercely against any skeptics who dared to question his natural status. He had built a cult-like following around his brand. This blind faith was the engine of his success. People wanted to believe that a man in his 40s could achieve such a physique through diet and exercise alone. It gave them hope. It made his extraordinary results seem attainable. His constant denial of steroid use was crucial to maintaining this illusion. He presented himself as the antidote to the fake, chemically enhanced world of professional bodybuilding. He was the real deal, the natural warrior, and his supplements were the key to unlocking that same potential. This narrative was incredibly powerful and, as it turned out, incredibly profitable. But despite his massive popularity, a growing chorus of skepticism began to bubble just beneath the surface. Experienced figures in the fitness world simply weren't buying it. Joe Rogan, on his massively popular podcast, flatly declared that there was no way Liver King was natural. His body, especially for a man his age, seemed to defy the laws of human biology. Rogan's doubts gave a huge platform to what many experts were already thinking. The Caveman King's story seemed too good to be true, and in the world of fitness, that's usually because it is. The criticism wasn't just casual speculation. Experts like Derek from More Plates, More Dates began to systematically break down Liver King's physique. He explained in detail why achieving that level of muscle mass, leanness, vascularity at his age was scientifically impossible, without a significant chemical boost. Health professionals also chimed in, warning that his all-raw meat diet was not just a gimmick, but potentially dangerous, posing risks of bacterial infections and other long-term health problems. The elephant in the room was getting bigger and louder. Faced with this mounting pressure, Liver King didn't retreat or show humility. He did the opposite. He doubled down, setting the stage for his inevitable downfall. But this arrogance would prove to be his fatal mistake. The final devastating blow came on November 28, 2022. Derek from More Plates, More Dates dropped a 1-hour video bombshell titled The Liver King Lie. It wasn't just speculation anymore, it was proof. The video revealed leaked emails from a trusted source. Those emails were the receipts everyone had been waiting for. They showed Brian Johnson spent over $11,000 every month on performance-enhancing drugs. The list included hardcore substances like testosterone, Durabolin, and Winstrol. This was a massive, carefully managed pharmaceutical regimen. The internet reacted instantly and brutally. The man who built a brand on being natural was exposed as a fraud. His followers, the primals who had defended him, had bought his products and changed their lives based on his word. They felt betrayed.
I feel exploited.
Another admitted they bought expensive supplements because they believed his physique was natural. The lie wasn't just about his body, it was about his entire philosophy. 3 days later, backed into a corner, Liver King released a confession video. Sitting on a leather throne, he admitted the truth.
Yes, I've done steroids, and yes, I am on steroids.
His apology fell flat. He framed the persona as an experiment to raise awareness for men's mental health. To many, it sounded like a manipulative excuse for a multi-million-dollar scam. His words made things worse. Before social media, I was rich and anonymous. After social media, I'm still rich but no longer anonymous. It read as a slap in the face. He wasn't sorry for lying, he was sorry he got caught. The fallout was swift. Follower counts plummeted. His credibility was shattered. He was hit with a $25 million class action lawsuit. The king's empire crumbled. In the wake of his confession, Liver King's downfall spiraled into a public spectacle of erratic and bizarre behavior. Instead of retreating to rebuild his reputation, he became a loose cannon. His supplement sales nosedived. His online engagement withered. He began lashing out, bizarrely targeting Joe Rogan as the villain who had destroyed his life. This obsession culminated in a series of deranged videos. He challenged Rogan to a fight and made alarming threats, leading to his arrest for making a terroristic threat in June 2025. The once inspiring primal icon had devolved into a sad caricature of himself. The collapse was total. He lost the respect of the general public. He lost the respect of his most hardcore defenders, especially after a disturbing clip surfaced of him kicking his own dog. His online persona became a joke, a shorthand for fraud and delusion. The man who had commanded an army of millions was now posting bizarre videos that struggled to get any traction. His empire was in ruins. His family was caught in the crossfire. His name was permanently stained. The mighty Liver King, once a symbol of raw power, was now a poster boy for denial and self-destruction. The story of Liver King's rise and fall serves as a powerful cautionary tale for the digital age. It reveals the immense danger of building a persona on a foundation of lies. In a world where anyone can curate a perfect image online, authenticity and honesty are more valuable than ever. His saga shows that while a fake story might bring quick fame, it might bring fortune, but the truth will eventually come out. And when it does, the collapse is often more dramatic than the rise. Influence is a heavy responsibility, and when it's used to deceive, it poisons the very community that put their trust in you. Ultimately, the lesson is for all of us. We must be more critical of the seemingly perfect idols we see online. True strength doesn't come from sculpted muscles or a viral persona. It comes from integrity and being honest with yourself and others. An empire built on lies is just a house of cards, destined to collapse under the slightest breeze of truth. Liver King's spectacular failure reminds us that in the end, credibility is the only currency that truly matters. You can't fake it, you can't buy it. And once you lose it, it's almost impossible to get back. The reign of the Liver King was built on nothing but lies, and the truth finally caught up with him. In a world full of fake empires, the choice is ours. Build on lies and watch it crumble, or build on truth and create something that lasts. The Liver King's downfall is a warning we can't ignore. In the end, truth always wins, and it's up to us to question everything we see online, because the truth, no matter how long it takes, will always come to light.